the page and let's see how this sounds. Why is it not saying that we're live? It
I
does,
can
okay.
hear you.
Yeah, you might want to mute the stream.
Yep. Yep.
It's weird hearing it as a loop. It's weird hearing it as a loop. That'll do. It's not great, but it'll do. Fuck it. Let me turn the volume down slightly because it's loud. Okay.
Sure.
Do you want to post an announcement on Twitch? On Discord, and I'll just start the stream.
Post the what? Oh, announcement or whatever.
Yeah, on fucking Discord.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
to say we're live and grab the thing. I can't
just literally copy paste your message.
Yeah,
From
it
last
works.
time.
It works. Fuck it, you know.
Yeah.
Doki Doki Blue Skies. Set a Brett. I'll make it 720 15 frames just so that it's less taxing on my.
Okay.
The important thing is that you can see my screen.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. I'm always really worried that like it doesn't sound great or look great, but I don't really have the time to check that now. Okay. I'm gonna get Twitch up on my other monitor. Sounds fine.
Also, hello everyone in chat.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, I was just fucking having a lot of tech difficulties. I am depressed. All the fucking people I've spoken to over the past 5 months taking its toll on me.
Nice.
Alright, so if we're good to start, let me just see what it sounds like. I'm really paranoid that it'll sound bad, because last time I checked, the microphone, I think it was coming from my webcam, so it sounded like I was really distant, so I didn't like that. Anyway, let's have a look. Distant, so I didn't like that. Anyway, let's have a look. Distant, so I didn't like that. That's fine, that'll do. Right, let's crack on. Can you see my screen, Brett?
Yeah.
Cool. Alright, so, we're back with part 2. Just gonna 24 viewers, bloody hell. That will dip down quite a lot, though.
Yeah.
We're just gonna get started. You can see my screen, I assume, so that's... Why is it showing up like this? That's so weird.
What?
Can you see, like, all the weird, like, boxes on my screen?
Yeah, what the heck?
I mean, the important thing is that it's not, like, you know, showing up in the actual stream itself. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, just get into it, I suppose. Let me turn the volume up slightly. Is there no volume here?
Yeah, there isn't.
Oh, okay. So with this, also the chat is nowhere near as delayed this time, so that's cool. Hey, Daikaji, it's been a while. If you want to like interrupt and just say stuff, just go for it. Like, don't. If I'm going too fast, just because I've never co-commentated a dev stream before, so I've got no idea what to expect. Just jump in at any point, and we'll we'll go from there. Yeah. All right, let's do it. So. From what I remember, this is like the typical sick scene that every anime and every thing has.
Oh yeah.
Blaze wrote this, and he had an interesting way of Wait, hang on. The stream is like stuck on the Blue Skies menu for me. Is that still the case for you guys? Let me just refresh it. Yeah.
Yeah, looks like it.
What? What the fuck? Oh god, fucking!
You fucked it. You fucked it, dude.
I kind of hate. Okay, all right, no, sorry.
It's all your fault, dude.
I'm such a muppet. Okay, right, let's try that again. So game capture. I'll call it DDLC, and then capture any specific window. Doki Doki Blue Skies. Okay. There we go. I think that should have fixed it, question mark?
Yeah, looks like it.
I think I fixed it. Will you guys answer chat questions? Yes, you will, don't worry. Wait, but now the chat's not showing. I want to claw my eyeballs out.
I mean, don't you have like a double monitor setup?
I do.
Just, like,
I
keep
do.
It open on one
No, I do, but it's nice that people can actually see the chat.
Yeah, I guess.
I know how to fix it, hang on.
You do.
There, I think I fixed it. Question mark. Can someone just write something in chat, like literally just anything? There you go, fixed it. Yep, done it. Cool, alright.
Okay.
So we're just going to crack on. I think everything's fixed. Okay, right. So, yeah, Blaze initially wrote well, he'll because DMC's ill. He's got a fever, and he had some very interesting metaphors.
Yeah. This is like the fixed version, though.
Yeah. Obviously, this is the fixed version. I actually was trawling through the old Blue Skies chat logs, and I actually found the old Yuri Act 2. I was going through it with Nick and Jod, and we were just fucking ripping on it. So we were like making comments like 3 years later.
I got an email. Like you know how Google Drive it gives you an email when someone comments, right?
Oh yeah.
Like if you don't turn off notifications, yeah, I got an email with you commenting. No.
Dude, imagine that Blaze got the same thing as well. Like, who are these fucking people?
He probably did, dude. I mean, he probably like gave him PTSD or something. Like, oh my god.
Oh, it's amazing. Dude. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, this is kind of where it all begins.
Yeah, it was like a weird fever dream.
Yeah, the MC was like in an oven. And there's a really obvious horrible joke that I'm not gonna make, but it's just like, Blaze, what were you thinking, dude? It was surreal. Like, we were reading it and we were just like, what?
Yeah, we were like, what the hell is going on? Like, dude, imagine if like Blaze is actually a genius and he was writing like some avant-garde, like amazing writing, and we just like shit on it.
We're just too dumb to understand it. Like, we're too fucking smooth brain.
Nope.
So it's just typical mushy Act 2 type shit that we always see.
Mm-hmm.
But Yuri has somehow broken into his house with Sayori.
Yep.
And see, you're finally awake. I don't know if Blaze, that was a Skyrim joke. I don't know. I mean,
it just hit me.
You're finally awake. I mean, it's one of those phrases that sounds normal enough that maybe it's not. But with Blaze, who fucking knows? And I think someone should keep a count of how many times Blaze gets called out in the stream. Yeah, it's like 3 times already, and it's been like 10 minutes.
Yep.
Is there anything that you want to add in particular to this stuff? Because I'm content to just like skip through stuff that's just like,
No, not really.
Okay, I mean, most of Act 2 is just kind of me and Britt doing like damage control and rewriting things. Act 3 is where we can really talk about stuff. So we're just going to try and whiz through Act 2 as quickly as we can. We're not doing Halloween again, by the way. I've already done that. Unless there's anything that you wanted to add to Halloween. From Sayori's thing from years ago.
The only thing I'd really add is like lore. I mean, like about the legends in general.
Okay, we can like skip to that then, but we'll make Halloween a bit of a whistle-stop tour.
Hey, sure.
Hey, developer team, were you actually thinking about making mods on the new DDLC Plus? No, for 2 reasons. 1, we hate DDLC. And 2, modding DDLC Plus is a very different ballgame to modding DDLC.
Yeah, it's on another engine.
It's in Unreal, I think.
Yeah.
And we're not smart. Well, I'm not smart enough for that shit. I don't know about you, Britt, but I'm not.
Dude, be more confident. You can mod it, dude.
Dude, I feel like as a therapist now, I could probably do like Blue Skies 2, the Redux, and like, change things here and there without the presentation of mental health, but I'm not doing another mod, like, fuck that. Ain't nobody got time.
How would you change it then?
Oh god. Okay, if I wasn't that's a good question. I'd probably add more to Yuri, because I feel like Yuri's anxiety is kind of a bit surface level.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's the right word, but when I'm looking at Yuri, I'm like, okay, she's got anxiety, but which anxiety disorder are we talking about? Because anxiety is not a diagnosis. I mean,
I always figured that she would just have like generalized anxiety.
Yeah, it could be GAD. Yeah, but the thing about that is does she worry a lot about a lot of different things? I don't really think she does. It might just be social anxiety.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, we just didn't, like... I think because when I was writing it, I was more focused on, like, addressing, like, her self-harm, because that's, like, the main point in, like, the original, right? Like,
yeah,
oh,
it is.
Yuri cuts herself. Yeah, so I focused more on that. But yeah, after writing, I was like, we didn't really, like, do anything with her anxiety that much.
Yeah, it's just social anxiety, and we didn't... We kind of made it... We just, like, pushed her out of her comfort zone to but to kind of address that. And that can work. Like, you can do exposure therapy for social anxiety, but I don't know if they do it in the way MC does it, being like, just talk to them, you know? You spend more time diagnosing an anime girl than your patients. Like, I don't know. I think we could do a bit more with Yuri. We could explore her anxiety more, because I think we focus more on just the self-harm, which is understandable, because obviously the self-harm is probably more serious, but I'd like to, delve a bit more into the social side of things. And with Sayori, I mean, I know that if I did Sayori's route again, I would try and put in, like, the treatments that I've learnt myself now and be like, hey guys, this is called behavioural activation and this is how it works. I'm like, no. I had to kind of not do that already. So it was very important to, like, not... Hi mum, thanks for the fruit. She'd listen.
Oh, fruit!
Yeah, she gave me some apples and some pistachio nuts. So if you hear, like, crunching noises, I apologise in advance. Oh, it's the soft apples. Those are the worst. Crunchy apples are better. Don't at me.
True. Okay, I agree with that.
Okay, good. So this is like just anime shit.
Do you want me to help you? Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's like this bit here where it's like, do you want me to help you? Now it could be that I'm not feeling as well as I thought I did, but the thought of her helping me into the bathroom, like what did he actually think was gonna happen? Like she was gonna undo his flies and like get the toilet seat up for him? Like what?
Okay, Blaze put that in. That's my defense.
That's just I would not have everything.
I would not have put this joke in. I mean, it's like, dude, how horny is MC to like be thinking about this stuff like 24/7?
While he's ill as well, like what?
Yeah.
And it's just, it really bothers me because so much of this Act 2 is like, are you okay? Are you okay? It's like, oh my god, like in actual conversations, you don't say that all the time. Like, Jesus. And this background here, we actually use for Sayori's house as well. So it's both the MCs and Sayori's.
Yeah, it's named like Sayori Hallway.
Like, so many of our backgrounds, like, the names just don't match the purposes at all. I don't really know. A lot of days in Act 2 for Yuri just don't really have much purpose. It's just fluff.
Yeah,
just, like,
pretty much.
Like fluffing it out. That background is used in Natsuki's route as well, I think. The bathroom one. It's just, them talking about... This is like typical, they are... It's overheard them talking about them. Blah, blah, blah. And I think, when I look back on Blue Skies on the whole, like, one of the biggest irks is there's so much show don't tell. And it's really funny. And it's more so a me problem, not so much you. But it's like... We spent so much time shitting on other mods because they did so much showing and not telling. And then
Wait, don't you mean like they did too much telling and not showing, right? You're supposed to show, not tell.
Is it? It's been so fucking long that I've forgotten.
Yeah, you're supposed to show what's happening and not like tell the reader, like, oh, this is happening.
Like,
blah, blah, blah.
We do stuff like Yuri blushes, but you can see the facial expression change, and it's just so unnecessary. And I know that as a writer, you'll always look back on like your old stuff and think like, I want to improve this and that. I don't think it's so egregious that it's like purist level bad, like Exit Music. And yes, I'm calling them out now because it's 2022. I don't give a fuck anymore. But it annoys me because you notice these things and you're just like, ugh, I can't believe I wrote this.
I mean, okay, to be fair though, I think saying stuff like, oh, Yuri blushes, blah, blah, I think that is also just part of, like the limitations of visual novels in general, because, I mean, we don't always have the right expression, right? So, like,
no.
if we went a blushing expression, but we can't find a good one, then we just have to write, like, Yuri blushes, right?
Yeah. I think it's just literally, when it's your first time writing, you'll do a lot of things that, you know, bad habits, because unlike Spaghetti, you're not at your peak when you write for DDLC mods. We could tell them about that. Or is it best not to go down that avenue again? Fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. If we get raided, we get raided. So, when we put out, did we put out an advert for a Monica writer after Blue Skies came out? No, yeah. but people messaged us or something.
I forgot about him for a second. I actually did not know who you're talking about.
How do you forget, bro? That guy was a fucking...
I mean, no, dude, he's so irrelevant to my life that I completely, wiped him from memory, and I didn't remember until, right now.
He's not even fucking, worthy of the memory cells. Okay, so... He applied to be a Monica root writer, and this is a guy who made mods like, say, MC has a rod, so you can kind of understand where the quality might be. And I was thinking, no, let's try and keep an open mind. Maybe he'll be good. He wasn't. We gave him a prompt to write a Monica scene, and it was just awful. It was rubbish. There was no emotion. It didn't capture our Monica, and Brit, because obviously Brit was the one who came up with Blue Skies and Monica. She was very, it was kind of her baby, so she knew that character inside out. And he was just like, my writing's great, you're too dumb to see it. And we were like,
yeah,
alright, dude. And then he was like, I'm at my peak already. And it's like, bro, you write horny DDLC mods for 12-year-olds. If that's your peak, then it's fucking downhill from there, and that's just even worse.
Well, we roasted the hell out of him, didn't we?
Yeah, and he was saying oh, you guys suck, and left the chat.
Yeah. I wonder if I can even find it.
No, yeah, it's still there. Okay, I'll tell you what. After this stream, I'll send you a message so that it'll bring the group chat to the top of your thing.
Okay.
The streams are just Blue Skies roast. Yeah, it is just gonna be a roasting session out that Brit's here as well. I can't. This ringtone. No, it's just a generic ringtone. There's nothing particular about it. Mom. So I can't remember if I spoke about this phone sprite in series root, but it's been 2 years, and quite frankly, I can't remember. Obviously, this was all Chris's idea, or was it your? I can't remember. If it was your idea,
no, it's Chris's.
It was Chris's.
Of Steins Gate, because Steins Gate has a phone on the side, like that.
Yeah. Okay. So EPK. There's a famous catchphrase that Okabe, the main character from Steins Gate, has. It's El Sai Kongru, or Kangaroo, or some shit like that. I'm sorry, Chris. I'm just kidding. I know it's Kongru, I just say Kangaroo because it sounds funny. And that's what EPK stands for. Yeah, facts that no one asked for. Also, Exit Music Redux has a phone sprite. And
for real?
Know your fucking roots, bro. Alright, Mom
Oh my god, Moobot timed out VRM again.
For 10 seconds. Deleted 34 messages. What? 34?
Oh my god. Yeah, Moobot deleted all of VRM's messages.
Oh my god. I don't even know who he is. I'm really... That sounds horrible. But...
What, BRM?
Oh, BRM! Oh, I was thinking of another guy. I was reading their messages. Was it mainly your idea about the whole mod? No, it was definitely not just my idea. It was Jay. I've not had that name in a while. Jay, me, Britt were kind of the main three, and then we kind of got rid of Jay. But if you want more information on that,
yeah.
That's for a different time. Right, so Mom C. Okay, we can talk a bit about her. So Mom C. We came up with the idea of Mom C a long time. It was like during the demo. Did we say that we wanted? No, it was after the demo came out. I can't remember. It's been such a long time.
Mm.
We came up with Momsy.
Something like that, yeah.
After we released the demo, and then we came back. We kind of sat down and thought about the roots, and we spoke about Sakurai and Momsy and everything. I think Momsy's character, like, I think it was a case of we gave her like some base traits, and then I was the first one to write Momsy dialogue, and I think from there it kind of evolved off that. I could be wrong, but I think it was something like that. But she was really, really fun to write. I'm not sure if you'd agree, Britt, but she was a nice change of pace from just the fucking typical Dokis. I think this.
COVID.
Yeah, got COVID. I think this bit about bubonic plague and sounding medieval, I think that was me or you that wrote this, because I could definitely not imagine Blaze writing anything like this.
I'm pretty sure it's you who wrote it.
Okay. You can tell because it's actually funny.
Oh yeah, you wrote this thing.
Just kidding, it's not. Yeah, I did. Yeah, this is just typical Momsy shit. And Blaze initially put a choice here, where you open up to Momsy about your feelings or choose not to, and I'm like, dude, that's a huge part of Sayori's route. So why are you gonna jack my route like that, bro? So we took it out. I don't know if this is like a universal mom thing, or mom for my American viewers in the chat. Like, if your son or daughter said that they were hanging out with a person of the opposite sex, they were like, ooh, do you like them? My mum isn't really like that. Well, she can be a bit. I don't know. It's kind of hard to make Momsy relatable to so many people.
Yeah, because I mean, everyone's mom is kind of different.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. Alright, blah blah blah, we get it.
Actually, I don't think my mom would ask you about it if I just said, like, oh, I'm hanging out with this friend. But she does ask in general, like, hey, any guys in your life? Haha. So, yeah, she'll, like, ask specifically about that, but not about, like, people in general.
Yeah, not specifics. Yeah, that's fair enough. I feel like mums in general ask about that stuff to different degrees. My mum's asking me when I'm gonna get fucking married, and I'm like, Mum, I'm not. Like, please.
Nice, dude.
Bit far off, but optimistic, I suppose. I'll tell her that I wrote Bruce.
I was gonna say, it's kind of weird to think about people who are already married with, like, kids right now.
There are people
with kids.
There are people who are like my year group who are like married and have kids, and I'm like, what? Why would you have kids? I mean, kids at 26, and I'm like, mate, your life's fucking over. Like
people in my age group who have kids.
Well, they're like 19 or no, wait, how old are you again? Well, no, wait, you're like 22 now, aren't you? Or 21?
Yeah.
It's been such a long time since we've like done this kind of stuff. Alright, food. God, it's been like the first day. It's been 20 minutes, but it will take such a long time. I think it might be better not to just do like talk about each day by day, but just talk about like just blue sky shit in general, because I feel like it's gonna take fucking ages otherwise.
Yeah, probably.
This was just the scene where Sayori fucks everything up because Sayori's a fucking idiot.
She's useless, dude.
She is useless. Oh wow. Okay, bit harsh. Someone didn't do the fucking Sayori route.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah, originally this was like the friggin' pancakes, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was pancakes, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna take out all mentions of like the friggin' pancake thing, and right, just replace it with dumpling.
So Blaze had this. I don't want to say it's a fetish, but it sounds like one. He had this thing where he like loved pancakes, and the way he wrote about them was like, was it like Poofy's puffy pancakes or some shit like that?
Yeah, like Pooperly's like perfectly.
And it was all like capitalized, like, and it was just like, what the fuck is this? And I remember like the editing process. How it would work is I would like write a couple pages of Sayori shit, and I'd give it to Brit and say like, "What do you think?" And then held a message for chat misogyny. How is saying cunt misogynistic? Anyway, right. So yeah, Moobot's being a bit weird. Anyway, so I would like send 2 pages of stuff to Brit, and she'd like you'd like edit bits or like highlight a bit here and there and be like, you know, change this or blah blah blah. With Blaze, it was like he sent like 2 pages and the whole thing was just covered in comments.
Yeah. Dude, yeah, like the beginning of the Google Doc, it was like covered in comments, and after a while, like, dude, it was such a hassle to comment everything. That I just like kind of got super lazy.
Yeah. Yeah. God, the dialogue was so clunky.
Yeah.
Wow. This is just like boring dumpling shit. We can just skip all over this.
Yep, pretty much. Oh, now I'm talking about their poetry.
Yeah. Illness. I mean, you can't catch a cold. Like, you can't get ill from being in the rain. I swear you can't actually do that. Because, like, that's a myth.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, it's a myth.
It's a fucking myth. Here we are. With, fucking giving false knowledge to people.
No, it's true, dude. It's true.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then like the sleeping with your hair wet, like that's also a myth for getting a cold.
So much bullshit out there. Oh, the fucking phone sprite looks awful on stream. I don't know why.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, it looks really whack.
God.
I know, it's all like Rayman and shit.
What?
It's so weird.
Dude, MC has an invisible phone.
That text noise, that that's just the Pokemon healing music sped up slightly. Random fact that I spoke about in series route, but no one would remember that. Anyway.
We're gonna get copyright claimed by
Nintendo now. Nintendo are gonna be like, fucking claim the whole mod. I like the little emojis or whatever those are called that
I put them
uses.
in. Yeah.
What are they called, like Kaimojis or something?
Yeah, Kamoji or something like that.
So fitting. Pretty good.
Yep.
That's her just like peeking out from like a wall. I love it. Dude, you know what that reminds me of? Hagrid.
Wait, what?
The spider.
Oh, wait, what the hell? Wait, what's Hagrid the spider?
The spider! The Lenny face spider! Don't you remember? We called him Hagrid.
Wait, why do we call him Hagrid?
I don't fucking know, it was years ago. We're getting so off track. Okay, is it worth explaining? No, don't worry about it, chat. Right, let's just crack on with the fucking... Yeah, so they're eating and it's just...
Oh my god, Moobot just deleted BRM's messages.
Yeah, because he was writing in fucking Russian. And Moobot's fucking racist. Brexit. It was like, nah, get that shit out of here.
Dude, we really need to fix Moobot.
We do. I think the only reason we installed it was because when I was doing series route, I was worried that knobhead was going to come and raid us. But it never happened, so... Alright, this scene is really fucking boring. It's just them talking about how Sari fucked everything up.
Yeah. Dude, as usual.
Call critic Russian again, I bloody dare you. Okay, it's Russian.
Damn.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just gonna break into your house and kill you.
Fucking can't wait. Still got 19 viewers, which is crazy.
Whoa, dude,
I know.
Professional streamers. Wow.
Yeah, time to quit my fucking job and just, you know, be a streamer. Is it Halloween? Okay. No, it's not Halloween. What?
No.
What happens today?
Nothing. Wait. I don't know actually.
Oh, dude, this bit here is so true. Where it talks about how playing video games, playing the same shit over and over again, it's so monotonous. People will just get irritated and leave. we did put. I was playing Apex before this stream, and we all just rage quit. It's so fucking true.
Oh, for real? You did?
Well, not me, but someone else did.
Oh, okay.
What happens in this day? Oh yeah, this is when we're like, yes, Blue Skies takes place in Japan. How do kids speak English in the West?
Oh yeah.
We really went out of our way here. Even though like they don't have any fucking school on Saturday, which they do in Japan. You know, we have what's called Ace Attorney syndrome. It's Japanophonia. That's what it is.
Yep. Oh wait, it's just the. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, what is this day?
I honestly can't remember. It's just...
Oh, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, I wrote this.
Okay. Well, if you wrote it, it's probably good then, so I won't skip over everything.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's just like a random day. Oh, it's just there weren't enough days, so I just wrote in more, not T and Yuri.
Oh, it's nice because it's nice to pad these two out as well.
Yeah.
If you can hear me eating the pistachio nuts, I'm sorry.
You're good, dude.
Not going to talk to the chat, but fair enough. Algebra 2, like, is that the fucking sequel to Algebra 1? Algebra 2 and Calculus, like, I know that's like the fucking module name, I think, but Algebra 2 just makes it sound like a sequel.
Oh yeah, I guess it's called different, or it's called like a different name in the UK or something.
I don't fucking know. It's been, last time I was doing maths was in 2011, and that was 11 years ago.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm old. English is useful. Yes, it sure is.
Yep.
I like how all this stuff is in English, even though it's set in Japan.
Dude, it's translated, okay?
How convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate cake. Oh. I want some of that now.
Get some, dude.
Nah, my personal trainer would kill me.
Whoa, you have a personal trainer? Wow.
I do. Yeah. I'm like the fucking tank from Left 4 Dead now.
Yo.
Oh, is she calling out tea? All tea is bitter. I mean,
yeah, she is.
Don't be fooled by my accent. I don't give a shit about tea, but I know a lot of people might be like, you know, fucking molding in the chat when they played this.
Probably.
Pardon me. Oh, sugar highs. There's a lot of visual and like sensory language here used. I think when you describe food, you kind of have to. And of course, Sayori is just being the most basic person on the planet. I want some cake. So I'll stop ripping on Sayori. It's really unnecessary too, but it's just an easy talk.
I feel like every time she appears in Yuri, like we do write a joke about her being hungry or like loving like food or whatever.
Yeah, because we were just sometimes we just couldn't be asked, and also the Dokis at their base are really fucking basic.
Yeah.
I think this joke was. I think Blaze wrote this. The bit about, you know, typing it like this when she had her mouth full. So that was, you know, a joke that didn't have to be edited out. So that was good. Sumo Club. I like how she actually considers it. Like,
wait, is there such a thing as a female sumo?
in 2022, it should be because it's progressive. I have no fucking clue. I don't think so. When I was in Japan, I went to like a sumo place, and all like the cardboard cutouts were all men. So I don't know. Probably not. So is this day? It ends really soon. Yeah, I could tell it wasn't really a case of us not being, well, you not being able to write good days. It was just how do we stretch this out just for the bare minimum. Like, I remember someone reviewed Blue Skies, and they were talking about Act 2 Yuri, and they were saying that it's just, like, Act 2 is just so disjointed and fragmented, and it's like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Like, even with all the best damage control in the world, it's...
Yeah.
You know... What's all this about? Oh yeah, this is just about, you know, MC and Siri catching up. It's kind of nice that we we always had that in all the routes, but some people did say that the mod felt like you were being punished for not going. It's fucking nuts at the back of my throat, and that can be taken out of context.
Are you good?
I can't swallow them.
Dude, whose nuts are they? You got your mom's nuts in the back of your throat.
It's DN's.
Whoa, dude.
What's DN?
Whoa, what is DN?
Trying to have a fucking heart to heart with Sarah. We're talking about D's. No. Alright, come on. Fucking destroys the mod, ghosts for a year, refuses to elaborate, leaves. Yeah, what a fucking Chad.
Yeah. True, dude. Actually based.
That fucking Chad me. Got a jawline that can cut glass and just muscles like the size of a fucking balloon. Okay, tomorrow better be Halloween, please? What?
No.
When does Halloween occur? What are all these little days for?
Dude, I don't know. I haven't played the Yuri route in so long.
Like Monopoly money. Haha, so funny. Is Halloween turned off? It actually was! Bruh. Oh, that's embarrassing.
Nice, dude.
Is it that important? Because I can always reload it.
No, it's not that important.
Nah. It was basically just urban legends about spooky shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Wanna come sit with us? I don't remember this scene at all. You want McCree Yuri? It's not his name anymore, bro. It's Cassidy. What a stupid fucking name. Rooftop scene, of course. God, we have all the cliches in this route, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Exams, blah blah blah. Oh yeah, this is where we spoke a bit about Monica's
Yep.
worries and all
Yeah,
that
I think
shit.
this is like, this is just to like give Monica more depth, I think.
I think she got the most depth in that Sugi's route.
Yeah.
With the whole
probably.
like advice scene and shit, but there are a few scenes here and there that kind of talk a bit about Monica and all that shit. Exams, blah blah blah. STEM sub. Does Japan even have STEM, or is it called STEM?
I don't know.
Probably not, but it doesn't matter because no one here is Japanese.
Well, I mean, they have STEM subjects. It's just not called that, right?
No, probably not. At least there isn't a soft rape scene on. What?
Oh my god.
A soft rape scene on the rooftop. I'm not even gonna ask what mod has that.
But yeah, also STEM is like, it just stands for like science, like technology, like math, whatever. It's like those classes.
Yeah, I know. It's just I don't. Yeah,
No, I was
fine.
telling like BRM because he asked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really bad at co-commentating. I'm so used to doing it alone. Okay, Sayuri. They have food. Oh, pork belly.
Dude.
She's gonna feed it. Is she gonna do it? Does she do it? Oh, he does.
She does.
What a Chad. Sayuri's just like dying inside.
For real.
Dude, look at the fucking pained expression behind those eyes.
She's like, that should be me.
Yeah, but I mean, it is on her route, so she can stop being so fucking needy.
That's true, dude. She can stop cock blocking MC.
Yeah. People don't actually say ooh. I don't think they say ooh.
Yeah, I think it's just like a random noise. Like...
I know, but it's just me and Nick used to like say that to each other to like take the piss.
Yeah.
It's a very silly noise.
It's just like, yeah, such an anime noise.
And this one as well. God,
Blah.
I know. And the fucking face, the two
Yeah.
arrows. Yuri's just been stuck in that pose for ages. Oh no, she finally moved. Okay, she was listening to me. I remember like when we were coding these, like so many sprites that should have changed, but we just never.
Yeah.
We just couldn't be bothered. That's all stuff that we're gonna fix in the upcoming patch that's definitely coming out. Wink, wink.
Definitely, dude.
Yeah, that's 100% coming. Don't worry. Well, what are they talking about? Oh, post-grad plans.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that kind of changes between the routes. So in Sayori's route, he thinks about going into psychology. On Yuri's route, he's more into literature, and Natsuki's route, he doesn't do anything? I can't remember.
Yeah, dude. He becomes a meat, dude. Sayori's right.
He becomes a fucking Fortnite streamer.
Yep.
Wait, hang on. Sayori wants to be a teacher. I could see her doing that for like...
Teacher, right?
Huh?
Like a kindergarten teacher?
I could see it.
Yeah.
I could see it. MC's really kind at listening. Wouldn't be more like a therapist type? Oh, I guess being a teacher also works.
Yeah, I feel like teachers have to also do a little bit of therapy, kind of.
Oh yeah,
for their
true.
kids.
Very true. So, he's already thinking about what will happen between him and Yuri, which is a bit early on, but...
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's him taking up Yuri's slight obsession. Boom, there you go. It's well explained.
Damn. Okay.
Fucking 700 IQ. I'm surprised that Suri came up with this shit. This line here sounds like a Natsuki line.
Oh, cause it's like a little bit cheeky or something.
Nah, just saying her saying that we can't even pee without asking a teacher. Like, it just sounds a bit Natsuki to me, I don't know. Wait. Have we passed Halloween yet? I genuinely don't know. I think we have.
I think we have, yeah.
We have.
Because now they're talking about, like, final
Exams, yeah.
or something, yeah.
The bus! Yeah, I made this comment before. It's so obviously a fucking train, like...
Yeah.
But, you know, we really couldn't, we couldn't really, change that. Sounds like that guy who talks about himself for 2 hours on a date and then dips. Sure, okay. I don't know where you're getting it from, but okay.
Are you that guy, dude?
I mean, I literally spent all my time listening to other people, but sure. I talk about myself for 3 hours. This background here kind of reminds me of a Persona background. A fact that nobody cares for, but I'd point out anyway. Yuri! So we must be in like late November, early December now, but it looks like summer. We really should have changed this background to the more like wintry grey one. Oh, this background is like the fucking Swiss Army knife of backgrounds, because it's both a bookstore, a library, a classroom. It's fucking everything. It's anything that you want it to be. It's there. It's like the fucking room of requirement from Harry Potter.
True. I mean, it's just like the background with books, basically. If we mention books, then we swap it in.
Mm-hmm. So, what do they actually do here? They just go and read a book? Or like buy a book together?
Something like that. Actually, I can relate to Yuri so much as I recently started collecting manga.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm like draining all my money into manga.
Books can be expensive. Oh,
yeah.
Do you want to talk about this? Because I have no idea if you know.
Oh yeah, it's a book I read. They describe it.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Let's actually read it then. Kate Chopin. Middle school.
Chopin, dude. You pronounce it the same way as the composer.
Well, let's just pretend like this never happened.
Okay.
What's this one about? Early feminist literature, social commentary, and an in-depth look of the main character's psyche. 19th century New Orleans. Huh. Wow, fucking roasted. I can see. She must have been a loner in middle school. Fucking annihilated. I feel like being friends with someone like Yuri, I feel really fucking dumb talking to her. Like,
true. Like, you don't have anything to say to that. Like, okay, cool, thanks for telling me. And that's like it.
Thanks, but I don't remember asking.
Damn, dude.
Like, seriously, like, I know people like this who are like really literary and shit, and it's just like, if that's what you're into, then that's great. But like, how do you talk about this stuff? Like, if you're talking about like history or like music, anyone can like comment on that. Whereas this, like, if you've never heard of this book and you don't know about the American South and the gender roles, like, what? How the fuck would?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you're talking about books, it's mostly only fun if you can add to the conversation if you've like read that book or similar books.
Otherwise, it's like, how do you contribute? Battle Royale? Yeah, they're talking about Apex Legends.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I read about that too. Basically, all the book references I put in. Dude, so maybe I'm that person in real life.
Oh my god, Brett, get the fuck off my stream.
And I don't.
I only pretend to
I
on my stream.
don't talk about it randomly, okay? Just to be fair.
Well, I'll ask Jardos.
Okay. Huh?
I'll ask Jardos if you spent 2 hours talking about post-feminist literature. That comment just seems like neither of you like listening. I mean, I'm a therapist, so that's just objectively untrue, but go off. I'm just not taking this seriously. I probably should.
Yeah, also, I wrote those sections, so, like, yeah, I mean, I'm, like, doing the same, you know, we're just joking around, dude. Don't take us seriously.
Yeah, so fuck you, Golden Peach Gaming YouTube. You don't know shit.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, also, the reason why I, like, made Yuri talk about it so much was because originally there's another book in that place, that Blaze put in. Like, okay, basically, all the book references that Blaze put in were, like,
Like what?
They were...
Mr. Tickle.
Like, they were, like, YA books, or they're, like, random... like fantasy books for like young people, and I was like, Yuri wouldn't read these, so then I changed them all to like
I suppose
literature.
Yeah, I suppose we have to like up it a bit to, you know, to actually match Yuri.
Yeah.
Oh, is this another? Alright, this is like a choice where you have to choose to like either order for her or let her do it herself. See, in real life, I don't really know if making her do it herself is the good idea. Like, obviously, I understand why it can be, but if someone's really not ready and you're, like, pressurizing them to do it, it can really backfire. So it's like, it's a tough one, because obviously you don't want to do things for them all the time, and you don't want to just mollycoddle them.
Yeah.
It's just the idea that to grow as a person, they kind of have to, you know, step out of their comfort zone. But I don't know, like, if someone's not ready, then I really don't know if ordering for, making her order would be the good option. So, I guess in hindsight, I've kind of reinterpreted the choice, but it's whatever. I don't get why this is impactful. Well, I mean, it's not all the choices are weighted equally, so you could fuck this one up and it wouldn't really have an impact.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been nice to us on like a point system, and certain choices are worth more. Like for example, the scars one.
Yeah,
Like
probably.
that one would be worth a lot if you get it wrong or get it right. Whereas this one, not so much. But the overall theme of kind of helping Yuri come out of her shell, that kind of thing, is important. We're going for the bad ending first, so.
I mean, okay, in real life, if I was with Yuri, I'd order for her. Like,
Yeah.
honestly.
Because like, ain't nobody got time to wait like 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, like, what do you want? And then I'll, like, just order.
Because I feel like they might feel the pressure and it gets worse. So, it's better just to... But I don't know, it's... Maybe that's the wrong... That choice is wrong then. Like, ordering for her is the better option. No one knows anymore.
Okay, but, like, the thing is, we made it so that... Okay, it was supposed to be, like, representative of that kind of situation. Like, it wasn't supposed to be just this singular situation, right? Like, you just wanted it to, like, be an overall, like, oh, you're not helping her with everything.
I mean, it's up to interpretation, really.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people would order for an anxious person because,
Yeah.
you know, if they feel like people are, like especially, like, if they're in line to order and they can't make their choice, like, if they can't speak there and then, it just, you know, they feel the pressure and it gets worse and worse, and then... So, yeah, you have to read it by situation. So I think that choice is a bit questionable looking back, but the other ones, especially about her scars, which we'll get to that one later, bloody hell, that one is definitely a no. There's no interpretation for that one, that's just the wrong thing to say.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like, in real life, I, like, order food and stuff for my sisters all the time because, like, they don't like talking to, like, or they're anxious when they talk to, like, the cashier or whatever, so, yeah.
See, Yuri's a strange one because she's both really insecure, but she's also really pretentious. Well, not really pretentious, but kind of pretentious, and it's like she's got an inferiority and a superiority complex at the same time. She's got Nagato syndrome.
True, dude.
You guys forgot to switch to Don't Disturb mode on Discord. I mean, I'm on streamer mode, so it won't get notifications anyway. There's just a lot of scenes revolve around food and reading, and it's like, I get that that's the character, but I think looking back, it's just very predictable.
Yeah, there's too much of it.
Yeah, and I think this just boils down to the limitations of the character. There's only so much you can do. Because, like, Slice of Life, this basically is Slice of Life because all the Act 3 stuff hasn't really kicked in yet.
Yeah.
It's really boring.
Yeah.
It's really boring.
That's why my favorite scenes, right, were always the argument scenes, or the scenes where, like, shit's going down and everyone, like, hates each other and whatever. It's like, oh damn, you know, drama, it's so exciting.
Yeah. And it's just like, yeah, Slice of Life is just... This is why I don't like DDLC mods, because it's like, every mod is exactly the same. Like, yeah, the premise might be different, we've all got the same scenes of... With Sayori, they... What they do is they play video games, I guess. With Yuri, they'd go reading or coffee or whatever. Natsuki is baking, and then Monica is either piano or dismantling the universe, who knows. It all just seems very, you know, you see it once, you've seen it everywhere. As you can tell, I thoroughly enjoy playing DDLC mods in 2022.
Yep.
Bus.
Also, Alex, no, I'm not high, but I guess it just sound/act like I'm high.
It's perpetually stoned.
Yep.
I mean, you
actually I did. Huh?
What?
Oh, I was gonna say I did hang out with a lot of stoners in college.
Nice.
Yep.
I feel like this whole bit here, where it's like, let me see your hands, do you scrape your knees, it just seems so, like, what are you what were we trying to accomplish with this? It's just so much focus on little details, and it's just like, is it really necessary? I guess it's kind of painting the idea that Yuri's vulnerable and she's hurt and everything. I don't know.
Dude, she's hurt both on the inside and the outside.
Fallen angle. It's funny because there's a DLC mod called Fallen Angel. I played it. It's full of fucking memes. It's. I'm sorry, no. If you're watching, it was kind of crap.
Oh goddamn, dude! Burning bridges.
Dude, it's 2022. I don't give a shit anymore. If people want to badmouth the Blue Skies, the devs for being well, they've already known that I was a dickhead prior, so it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah, you've always been an asshole, dude.
I've always been like Astra, the very guy that we didn't like. He was right at the time. We said that Blue Skies' demo was shit. I remember we were, like, everyone on the dev team got really annoyed, and Jesus was like, should we ban him from Blue Skies? And it's like, no, we're not fucking secret police. Fucking Stasi up in here. Oh, I'm out of nuts. No, I'm out of nuts. Oh fuck, I ran out. God damn it.
Nice, dude. I got a pair of nuts that you can put in your mouth.
The demo was shit? Yeah, it was shit. Oh, please, Brit, put your nuts in my mouth. That'll sound great out of context. What are they talking about? Oh, just studying. Yeah, so MC is kind of becoming more like Yuri, which is cool, I guess. God, I feel like No, carry on.
I was gonna say, did Yuri just roast MC?
Yeah, he did. He seemed to be able to concentrate on video games and manga. Sorry for being so blunt.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
I feel like we're not doing... Oh wait, no, I found some more nuts. There's 2 more. Yes!
Yeah.
No, 3. No. There's 4 more that were hiding.
Oh, 2 pairs of nuts. Nice.
Wait, dude, I've got so many nuts. I'm the nut master. Right, I feel like we're not doing Yuri the service that she probably deserves. Like, we're kind of like memeing on the whole thing, but it's really hard to actually add commentary to this, because it's just like, you know, what do we actually say like for this? It's just, you know, dev commentary. It's a bit hard to do sometimes.
Okay, what's your thought process when you write stuff? Let's talk about that.
Oh, fuck's sake. Bro, I wasn't being serious. I don't actually care that much. What's my thought process?
Yeah.
God. I mean, it'd be good if I give you an example, but I can't because I think you wrote this scene. So I'm gonna ask you the question because this is your scene, not mine.
Okay, so basically, when I thought, yeah, nice. BRM said my thought process is how do I not be Blaze? Okay, so when I write, okay, I'm like a messy and impulsive writer. So Blue Skies actually helped me because previously I didn't really use outlines when I should have been. So you know, I made like a bunch of outlines for Blue Skies, right?
Yeah, we all did.
Yeah. And then, but when I actually write, basically I just go into like no thoughts, head empty mode, and I just like write whatever. Yeah. Basically I just like let the characters speak for themselves, I guess. Like, I just write what I think the character would say, and then it just, like, comes out.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. At least you have a thought process. I feel like a lot of DDLC developers don't. And yes, I will throw out more shit because it's funny. Well, it's to me anyway.
Nice.
I think with this scene in particular, Yuri's apologising a lot, and MC just has this... He says there's like a wave of like sympathy he has for her or something. I swear. Yeah, crushing wave of sympathy, and you know she doesn't want that. So you're starting to see. Yuri's an interesting one because, I mean, this is another thought. I was thinking about Hanako's route, Katawa Shoujo, right? The more I thought about it, isn't Yuri's route just like exactly the same? Think about it, right? Like... So Shy Girl. Okay, I appreciate that Shy Girl is not a category, like, you know, Chaos didn't invent that, but Shy Girl, parents are dead. Sex scene, you know, she didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, isn't that just exactly?
Wait, weren't the reasons different though for like the sex scenes? Also, oh my god, Moobot just
Moobot's going off on mad
just went off on BRM again.
I mean, Hanako did it because she was scared that Hisao would. I can't remember. Is it because he? Oh, he wanted. He wanted. She wanted him to notice her, whereas Yuri, she feels that she has nothing else to offer. So it's slightly different, but it's still kind of, you know, very similar in some ways. And the whole no parents, shy girl, it just has a lot of similarities.
To be fair, Cupcakes was the one who killed off Yuri's parents, so we didn't like have anything to do with that.
Yeah, but we rolled with that just because we needed an excuse for why she doesn't live alone. Because we were thinking like, we need to not have our parents on the scene. How can we do that? And for Sayori, it was just they just don't exist. And Natsuki is obviously, you know, her mum's dead and her dad's a bit of a knob. And then for Yuri, it was they're dead. So you know. That's fine. I like Act 2 being more slice of life as it gives MC and Yuri time to bond. I mean, yeah, it's true. Like, you need to build up the characters before you sweep the rug out from underneath their feet. But I think this is just my personal distaste of slice of life. I just find it very boring. But
I mean, same.
But you know, I appreciate that you know it works for some people. I'm not trying to say that, you know, if you like that, then that's bad. That's great. You know, you like what you do. It's just for me. You know, I'm no. I just find it very. My own life's kind of boring. I don't want to read someone else's boring life. Okay. I don't know what happens next. Is it Christmas shopping day?
Dude, it's Halloween.
Oh, it's November now? Oh my god, this is... Okay, I think I might just like skip certain scenes entirely because it's just... A lot of this is just filler and fluff. This bit about Sayori saying that she's forgetting her gloves, that's obviously a callback to Sayori's route where she pretends to do that to get MC to blow on, to hold her hands, but obviously in this route he doesn't give a shit about her, so he's like, too bad. Which I think is kind of funny.
Yeah.
We tried to, you know, add this idea that time has passed, saying that, you know, it's been so long since September. I don't know why we started the mod in September. It's a really weird place to do it, especially with the Japanese school year, but...
Oh, wait, we did it because they have the cultural festival, and cultural festivals are held in September. That's why. So we were trying to be, like, realistic and match it with, like, the actual Japanese school system.
Yeah, sure, let's roll with that.
No, that's legit it, dude. I remember I wrote like a Google Doc about Japanese school systems, and I matched it to like DDLC.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I put in all that effort, dude.
The Blue Skies Universe document that we barely read.
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Yep.
So here he's just simping on about how much he likes Yuri to Sayori, when, you know, Sayori fucking likes him and he has no idea because he's an idiot. Doesn't Sayori have a different sprite in the same scene in her route? No. She doesn't have like a winter... Well, she does have a winter outfit, but it's not for her schoolgirl, her school uniform version.
Yeah.
He's talking about books, so he's becoming more like Yuri. What are they talking about in history now? Talking about exams. I think we kind of spoke about what we thought the girls would be good at. Kind of thought that Yuri and Monica are like fucking Mary Stews who are good at fucking everything. Sayori's a bit of a dumbass, and Natsuki, I don't know about Natsuki, and then MC is just kind of vibing.
Yep.
Maybe MC keeps talking about Yuri so that Sayori will get the hit of some cock blocking him. If only. What was that joke that he made? Spending time with Yuri. Yeah, Sakurai's a fucking Chad. I like Sakurai. He was really fun to write. but it got to a point where it was really hard to write him because I couldn't think of teacher dialogue.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so they're just doing like study sessions. I think they talk about Christmas. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So tomorrow must be Christmas Day. I hope. This was a really short day. Holy shit. Oh yeah. So Monica's saying, Sayuri, we wanted to talk. So in this route, because obviously MC is not the one to help her with the depression, she speaks to Monica, and on the good ending, you kind of see how far that conversation has come. But we kind of alluded to it that Monica and Sayuri. I know in the base game, you know, when Monica spoke to Sayuri, she basically said some probably not very nice things to her, whereas here,
kill yourself.
it's the opposite. Suicide is badass.
Yeah.
I like how he's like, oh yeah, I've acknowledged that I'm not talking to Sayuri anymore, and I feel kind of bad, but it's okay because Yuri's here. Woo!
Woo! I got a girlfriend, so who cares about that?
Well, not even. Still doesn't care.
Oh wait, oh my. Wait, are they not together yet?
No, it's Act 2. It's not even Christmas.
Dude, she's not even his girlfriend yet. Oh my god.
It's amazing. Alright, do you want to talk about this? Or The Stranger
by Kamo?
By
That's
Albert.
a good book, you should read it.
Oh,
you read it, didn't you?
No, I don't read.
Oh, I thought you did.
No, I read Ton
No,
of the No, it was Ton of the Screw. That was a horror story that I put in Sayuri.
No, I mean, I thought that you read it in school or something.
Nah, bro, look, I don't read. I'm too stupid for that shit, right?
Oh, okay, it's a good book though. You should read it.
Sure. I'll order it on Amazon right now.
But
I assume you wrote this because it sounds.
yeah.
Okay, good. I was gonna say, Blaze definitely didn't write this.
I mean, yeah, he definitely didn't read it.
I don't think Blaze can read.
Oh, dude. True.
Dude, the tally count is at like 1 million. Oh, they have a study day together? I legit forgot about this.
Oh yeah, they do.
Hope you know CPR. He just wants a fucking kiss. Chad. Absurdism. Do you want to talk about existentialism and nihilism, or do you want to skip this?
Dude, I don't want to talk about it when we've been like clowning on the route the entire time. Okay, just basically, if you want to learn more about it, Yuri gives a good explanation in the scene.
Okay.
She like gives a really brief summary.
Right. Her eyes, her gaze piercing through my soul. Wow. I'd be really happy if you could depend on me. Ooh,
wow.
Not a healthy thing to say. Oh, a bit of yandere face. Sensual breathiness. So, it was nice.
Oh, okay, wait.
Hey, what's up?
This is a branching dialogue thing I put in because you're like on the bad route track. So I put in like branching dialogue where Yuri goes all like weird and like yandere.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
And it was nice to kind of include a bit of Act 2 because, you know, we don't want to completely ignore that because obviously she does have those traits in her. That's right, you never lied to me, and it's like, whoa, this dialogue is a bit,
yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, and then MC's like really weirded out.
I remember this. My heart is, but yeah, I remember this now. Yeah, that fucking face.
Oh, wait, oh my god, there's a freaking typo, dude. Dude, go back. Isn't Yuri acting kind of weird?
He's Italian. I don't have a So I'm trying to reunite with my inner Tifa. She's very
Nice,
well experienced with the Italians. Yeah.
Okay, I need to fix that, dude, for the state that.
Nah, leave it in there for all the Italians playing the mod. It's fine.
True.
Maths and physics, 2 worst subjects in high school. Oh, is this where he falls asleep and then she's cutting herself in the bathroom, but he doesn't actually discover it?
Wait, is there a scene like that in Act 2?
Yeah, she comes out of the bathroom and she's all like disheveled and stuff, and then she's like, "Nah, I'm fine," like really abruptly, and he's just like, "Oh shit, okay, cool." As long as you weren't, you know, cutting yourself. She's like, "Haha, yeah, cringe."
Yep.
Stretches. Was this you or was this Blaze?
That was Blaze.
Okay, I was gonna say that. It's so random. Let me just start flexing in your living room.
Dude, Yuri is an actual sim, dude. She just like sits down and starts doing like sit-ups or something.
What a fucking Sigma male right there. Actual Stacy. My neck and posture. Oh yeah, posture, huh?
Observable posture. Oh my god.
I don't think. Okay, I think he clocks on what she means by that in this route. Like, I know that in the base game he's like, haha, reading, but in this, he's a bit more. Of course, the chat's going.
Dude, booba.
Giant mommy milkers. Wait, are you the actual Blue Skies mod? Yes, XX2 saucy for you X. It annoys me that there's 1 X at the end, but 2 at the start. Yes.
There shouldn't be 3 X's.
Oh, dude, she's not a phase quickscoper now.
But yeah, we are the 2 directors of the Blue Skies mod.
And the 2 writers for Yuri's route. We don't talk about cupcakes and Blaze.
Okay.
Alright, this is just cooking, yeah, blah blah blah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then MC's reminiscing.
Oops,
about,
I just completely skipped over it. Oops.
He's...
Yeah, we're just talking about the backstory, and it was nice to kind of flesh him out a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever made Yuri priest porn? What? What the fuck am I reading? I'm not gonna ask what priest porn is, anyway.
It's porn involving priests, dude, obviously.
Yeah, but if you think about who they have sex with, that's probably... Anyway, right, so, a sharp inhale through teeth. So this is obviously like a base game to the... the reference to the base game. I'll be just there. Oh, that was... Oh, I swear she's acting a bit weird in my memory. Maybe not. Yuri likes it spicy.
Dude, she also likes more meat, haha.
No, she doesn't. In fact, 3 is anything to go by. Your Honor, she said she wanted more meat.
Yeah.
How about a compromise? Okay, so he's just simping over her. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she's like doing this weird facial expression while he's just.
It's just she's supposed to be concentrating. Was she washing or drying?
Imagine if you were like washing with someone and they just pull that facial expression for like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're washing your hands for almost a minute. Yeah, Yuri, there's a global pandemic going on right now. Can you fucking blame him for washing his hands for a minute? It's very important. Well, you lost in thought. Aha. Okay, I'm gonna try to finish Act 2 because I want to get Act 2 done by this stream, so I might just have to.
Yeah, skip through a lot.
Okay, now she could. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he. I should probably go and see her just in case. You know, that line of dialogue that always spooks people.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, spooky face, which doesn't match the music. Yeah, she's a bit more.
Yeah, what's this track?
Do do do. Yeah, she gets angry. I said I'm
I
fine.
said I'm fine.
It's like, bro, dude, okay. I didn't mean to pry. I don't know what I'm prying into. That made me laugh. What if Yuri was just taking a shit? I mean, yeah, it's possible, but girls don't poop, so no, it's not true.
Yeah, that's true. I've never pooped in my entire life, dude.
Wow. That sounds painful.
Yeah, I'm like 100-pound like.
Oh, you're like fucking 70 kilos.
Yeah.
Oh, what a depraved stream. Alright, let's just skip this. Alright, cool. It's a shame because it's like a really nice... I think Blaze might have done this, and he obviously fixed it, but like, I think he wrote about seeing the stars and all that shit, about what they might mean, and that was nice.
Yeah, probably.
So that's nice.
Well, I wrote that humans are ephemeral creatures part though, because I don't think Blaze knows what ephemeral means.
I mean, does anyone in the chat know what ephemeral means?
I don't know if they know.
I thought you were gonna say I don't know either, and I'd have been like, bruh, no one in the
I don't
chat.
know either, dude. I wrote it and I don't even know what it means.
No one on the whole of Twitch knows what the word means.
Yeah.
Oh look, here's the bus.
Yep.
Is this where she says, "Wake me up when I fall asleep," and you're like,
Oh yeah.
You're like, nah, fuck you. You can sleep.
Yeah. Mr. Stop, dude.
And this is a kind of her being like, I'm very angry because I told you to wake me up, and you were like, nah, I'm good.
Wait, did MC just call her an angel?
I fucking hope not.
Dude, what?
Where? No.
Wait, go up?
Oh, patience of an angel, okay.
Oh, okay.
I don't really understand that, because angels and patience, like, doesn't really, you know, it's not an exact fit. Is that just me? Like, when you think of angels, you don't think, oh, they're really patient. You just think they're holy and shit. Or maybe that's just me.
I guess.
Sure.
Yes, they're holy and shit.
They are holy and shit. Yeah, see, the chat's saying not really, so it's not just me.
But yeah, I feel like angels like struck people down in the Bible. Did they ever do that? Or were they ever like pissed off at people?
I don't know, like throw a lightning bolt or some shit. Oh, this is the argument between these two.
Angels are Zeus, dude.
Okay, so this argument is actually kind of important. If you want to go through that, I'll skip it when you're done. It was about money.
Yeah. So basically, we just argue, and Nazi's like, "Oh, I'd be fine with having money. I'd be fine with having money as Christmas present." And then Yuri's like, "No, you have to do something like meaningful as a present, right?"
Mm-hmm.
So then I wrote it specifically trying to make Natsuki be in the right, because she didn't say like you should give money. She just says I want, like, I prefer money or whatever.
And that's fine.
But surprisingly, like, a fair amount of people thought that Yuri was right. Y'all know, I guess we're like hardcore Christmas fans or whatever. I don't know. Yeah,
so this was basically written in Yuri being in the wrong, and the kind of take-home message was that don't just simp for your partner, call them out when they're wrong, and a lot of people did not do that. They thought that they had to blindly support Yuri, and it was, some of the choices were a bit difficult, some of them more obvious. This one, I think, was one that more people got wrong than right.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then also another reason why I wanted to put this choice in was because I wanted to like catch out all the meta gamers, you know, like people going like, oh well, I'm on the Yuri route, so I should probably like stand up for her.
Call that shit out. And what's really fun is that when Yuri's route was in playtesting, it's like 8 choices, right? You had to get all of them right to get on the good ending.
Yeah.
Which was really, really hard. We dropped it down to 6 choices for for full release, but it got to the point where we had to like tell playtesters, dude, just fucking choose these options, alright?
Yeah, no one got the good ending.
I mean, to be fair, with this choice in particular, I can understand why people would get it wrong. But obviously, like with the Scars one, that one, I'd hope they'd, you know. Not that. Okay, and obviously you're supposed to think Natsuki, but Because we're going for the bad ending, go for Yuri. Yeah, she has been invalidating her opinion, you know.
Yeah.
She's not saying you shouldn't do this. She's just saying I like that, and you can't really attack that because that's just someone's personal preference.
Yeah.
You know, if Natsuki was saying that everyone should do it, yes, that's different. But she wasn't. So like, what the fuck, Yuri?
Yeah, fuck off, Yuri.
Get the fuck out of here. And Natsuki's just getting fucking shafted. Feels bad, man. Yeah, so that was just, you know, and obviously pisses off Natsuki, and they've got a nice little makeup session. You can tell because, you know, it's got the sad music. Girlfriend, yeah, that's when they start. Natsuki's taking his girlfriend's side. We're not dating yet. It's a fucking Chad. Is coding hard to learn? If you're just coding like dialogue and like facial expressions and background and music, it's piss easy. If you're doing choices, it's a bit harder. I left that.
And if you mean coding, like actually learning to be a software engineer, then yeah, it's pretty hard.
Yeah, so it depends on what you mean by coding. DDLC coding, no. Actual coding, yes.
Pretty much.
Like, if I'm trying to code like fucking Blue Skies 2, no. If I'm trying to code like an actual video game, then yes. And obviously, in Secret Santa, on whoever's route you're on, you always get them as your recipient, because it'll be a bit weird if you didn't. I wonder how Monica would have reacted if MC bought her a... What would you have bought Monica? Like, say, in an alternate world, Monica's route did go ahead. Like, what would MC have got her for Christmas?
For Christmas,
a piano.
Yeah, he would have bought her a grand piano. That's what he would have got.
Fucking £14,000 piano. Here you go, bitch. Just drops it into her house.
Actually, I don't know. Well, a keyboard wouldn't be a bad present though, actually, because I don't think her parents would have let her have like a piano at home or something. Right? She's like learning it as a hobby, so. Although it's kind of hard to hide a keyboard too.
It is really hard.
Yeah. I don't know, maybe something music related? Whoa, this Monica face, what the heck? Do you see that Monica face?
Yeah. A lot of people like points it out, like their playthroughs and shit. It looks really dumb.
Yeah. It's because it's edited from Sayori's face, that's why.
Those MIDI keyboards. Starts playing bad guy. It's funny because that's what she is. Haha. Don't at me, Monica fanboys. Alright, so now it's Christmas. So, I wrote this day, I think. Oh, was it? No, it was me. Which is weird, because for like the first time in this route so far that I've written something for her. So, on each Christmas... Am I a Billie Eilish fan? No, I think her music sucks. It's very pretentious. On each Christmas day, you hang out with a different Doki. So if you're on Sayori's route, you hang out with Yuri. If you're on Yuri's route, you hang out with Natsuki. And if you're on Natsuki's route, you hang out with Sayori. So it was really fun to write Natsuki. She's my least favourite Doki. Don't at me. But her sense of humour is probably my favourite of the bunch.
Yeah.
She's got a very my kind of take on her was that she's a bit sarcastic, a bit insulty type humour, which I like. It's fun.
Yeah, you can just like roast people with Nazi.
Yeah, exactly. You can be a bit of a bitch and get away with it.
Yep.
But you can't overdo it, otherwise all the Natsuki fans complain. Oh no, anyway. So Natsuki's got Sayori for a gift. And so that's why she wants to go with MC, because I feel like he would have the best ideas. I like the snow effect. I think Chris really pulled it out of the bag.
Yeah, it's a really good job.
It really kind of that and the music. I love the Christmas music. It's some of my favourites. It feels very Christmassy, which is nice. A clothes shop. All right, so I actually had to fucking buy a whole background pack just for this background. Just for this fucking background, I had to buy a whole pack. I think it came with like the theme park as well, which is where we got the idea from. I was like, oh look,
okay.
we got a theme park background. Let's have a theme park day out for Valentine's Day. So that's where it came from. It's a nice background, but yeah, I had to pay for this, and it was just like, bro.
Nice, dude.
So, okay, in the end, they decide to put a design on it, so you can like write an embroidery. I'm pretty sure that you can't actually do that in the real world. You can't give them a bow and say, put fucking happy thoughts on it or whatever. Like, that doesn't exist. I'm surprised that no one has called this out. And been like, you know, what the fuck? Did you make a theme park scene with... You bought the CGs? Well, those aren't CGs, they're backgrounds. Yes, I think so.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was fun writing it, though.
Did you write the whole... I think you wrote the whole day, didn't you?
Yeah, I wrote the whole Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, and then the haunted house part was really fun to write, because I got to, like...
Get all spooky and
horror
shit.
writing.
Yeah. It would have been nice to, like, expand on that a bit, but I think at that point we would just, like, get it done. We couldn't really be arsed.
Yeah.
Well, was it difficult to write for different girls during different routes, keeping track of what each of the characters' personalities should be at the time? No, not really. When I was writing Sayori's route and I was doing Yuri stuff, it wasn't particularly hard. Just because the only girl that I really struggled writing for is Natsuki, because I can never get the whole tsundere versus an actual softie, like that balance correct. But because MC hadn't really spent much time with Natsuki, she was always going to be on that kind of... He can't get close to her, which is fine at this moment in time, because obviously it's on Yuri's route. So it wasn't too bad, but I think if I'd have spent more time with Natsuki, it probably wouldn't harder. She's the hardest Doki for me to write for. And Monica, but that's because our Monica is a different Monica.
Yeah.
And obviously she fucking roasts him. I wonder whether you are capable of thinking hard. Haha, funny.
Oh, she likes her books and Siege, true.
It's pretty true. Oh yeah, so Cirque made this background.
It was really good.
She made this from scratch for free. What an absolute queen. She didn't need to go sicko mode for this mod, but she did.
Dude, for real.
I think you came up with this idea to get the teapot for her present, I think.
Oh yeah, I think so. I think it's his. I was thinking of what to get Yuri, and then I was like, oh, my mom bought a teapot. Recently.
Yeah, that was it.
So then I was like, we should get Yuri a teapot too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4,000 yen. I think that's like 30 quid, or like 40 something dollars. I don't know. Something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. You just like take off 2 zeros about, right?
Sure. Yeah. £25, nice. It would have been nice to actually draw the thing, but we just didn't give a shit at this point in time. Because we drew the Sayori present, the bottles. This was another background that we got from the pack, so I'd get my money's worth. Well, that's a really awkward music cut. It should have faded out. It just cut straight there.
Yeah. I think there were like a fair amount of places where like the music just cuts.
More in Act 2. So... Act 3 was where we actually cared, but Act 2 we were like, fuck it, just chuck it in there.
Oh, yeah, okay, so Dear 401 asked how intertwined was the writing and art process during development. Um, I'd say that we focused more on the writing, or it was more like the writing influenced the art rather than like art influencing writing, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, so basically, we just asked all the writers to think of scenes where they would want a CG, and then they like came up with CG ideas, and then the artists would like draw mock-ups or whatever.
Yeah, it was a pretty well-oiled machine. There was no real discord between the art and the writing at most points.
Yeah.
So this scene was nice because it was Natsuki talking about, what does Yuri think of me? And for the MC, he doesn't really know Natsuki very well at this point, so he's like, the fuck, like, where did this come from? And she's opening up to him.
BRM, dude. Stop using caps, bruh.
Or Russian.
Yep.
Well, I know it's not actually Russian, but whatever.
How do I untime people out again?
I don't know. Have fun with it, though.
I can only ban people.
You can ban Moobot.
True.
I figured it out. Fuck out of it, Moobot. Anyway, so it was kind of Natsuki opening up, saying that she wants to be better friends with Yuri, and this is kind of a hint in that some of the choices in Yuri's route involved becoming friends with Natsuki. So we kind of wanted to kind of include that there. It was nice to have that little subplot focus on those two. And it shows that Natsuki, there's more to her than meets the eye, which is really nice. It was really fun writing this scene for Natsuki. She, like I said, I really struggle writing for Natsuki, but sometimes I feel like you have some really good scenes with her. Okay, so it should be Christmas now, right? I want to whiz through this as quickly as I can, and then get to the last day because I appreciate that we're running late on time. Okay, so let's just skip to. This is just like a typical Christmas thing. Christmas obviously changes a lot depending on which route you're in. In Sayori's route, it's more about the presents and like the board games that they play. I think they play Trivial Pursuit in Sayori's route. Natsuki's route is more about a movie that they watch, and then in Yuri's route, they play Cranium, I think, or something like that. And there's a big focus on food in Yuri and Natsuki's routes, but for different reasons, which is cool. Yeah, so he's just making food, blah blah blah. Also, in Sayori's route, Natsuki's not wearing a coat when she enters, so she has to be fucking freezing.
Yeah.
Alright, so they're just making food. Yeah, this is a really nice. So Serki made this. She's an absolute queen again. Made this from scratch for free. We don't deserve Serki. I don't know where the TV went though, so I guess they just don't watch TV.
Yeah, they just took the TV down, I guess.
Fuck the TV, I guess. But they're not actually playing Banjo-Kazooie on this route, so it's fine. Yeah, so that's the others, blah blah blah. So eating food, it's really nice. We don't really need to go over too much about this. It just goes to show that, how much, Yuri's influence has had on him, and then now that you can actually make food and it's nice. I'm, whistle-stop touring this just because of time.
Yeah.
So they're playing. Oh no, it's the presents. It's the presents.
Oh, okay.
What do they get each other? I can't remember. So Sayori gets. Is it a diary? Yeah, it's a diary.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. It's pragmatic. That's a really.
Yeah.
That should be they're hugging, but that just looks really off. I think it would have been better if say. Imagine if.
Oh my god.
Imagine if that's like how you hug people, but just standing in front of them.
Yeah.
Also, this track does not loop well at all. What does she give Natsuki? Is it the spice rack?
Oh yeah, she does.
No, it's a
no.
baking thing.
Dude, that is like a really expensive thing to get someone, though.
Yeah, but Monica's like fucking Scrooge
She's
McDuck.
Loaded.
So she's just like, yeah, it's fucking chump change for you peasants. What did she get her again? Oh, the bow that has writing on it that you could never. Well, we really fucked up.
Oh my god.
They shouldn't be that close.
Yeah, they should be like close to each other, but not on top.
No, if they're on top of each other, I think the hug has progressed a bit past.
Yeah, dude, Sayori's topping Natsuki. Oh my god.
So Natsuki's saying that she was noticing Sayori being sad over the past few months, and she wants to cheer her up, and that makes Sayori a bit upset because she's like, well, not upset, but she's just, it's nice that someone noticed. That's cool.
Yeah.
MC and Yuri. So what is it? Yuri get MC? Is it a book? Tea set. Okay.
So we got each other like the same thing basically.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. Dude, MC should have gotten Yuri instead of lingerie. Am I right, dude?
Just imagine like some fucking bad dragon stuff. And she opens it in front of everyone. That'd be so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so nice cuddle moment. Yeah. Cool. Board games. Cranium, yeah.
Whoa.
It is actually
great game.
It is actually pretty fun.
I've never played, so.
Oh no, it's basically there's like different categories and they all make you do different things. Like red is like general knowledge, green is like you have to like draw stuff or like sculpt stuff out of clay, and there's like challenges where you have to like close your eyes and do it or something. It's really cool, it's really fun.
Interesting.
It is really fun. I wrote this because
what?
I wrote this because I couldn't figure out what to do for Yuri's Route in Christmas. I was like, yep, more board games.
Nice, dude.
Word one. Spelling words backwards. That's actually one of the things that you have to do. Pavlovian, because there was the reference in Yuri's poem about the Pavlovian conditioning. I thought I'd choose that as a word that's not too on the nose, but there you go. Yeah, she nails it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, dude, we should play it on Tabletop Sim sometime.
If they have it, I'll do it.
They probably do, right?
Probably. I'm very surprised if it didn't. So Natsuki was drawing something with her eyes closed, which is another thing that you get to do, which is pretty cool. Data head questions. What was the question again? Just found Kermit the Frog funny. He actually did call his son Kermit. So.
Huh.
Yeah, because Kermit the Frog. I think we used to like joke about Kermit the Frog in our little chat that me and Unirish had back in the day.
Yeah.
So I thought, yep, Kermit the Frog. Perjury! So, this question was inspired by Danganronpa. In Danganronpa V3, you get the ability to lie, and when you lie, it says perjury, and I thought that sounded cool. You could interpret this as Ace Attorney as well.
Yeah.
Especially, when this Monica says, any animes that involve trials. A lot of people thought this was Ace Attorney. I played Ace Attorney since Blue Skies. I think either one really, which is cool. Okay, so this is just basically Yuri wins, and then they talk about how MC and Yuri are kind of like getting on with each other, and they're like, "Are you dating?" And then Sayori's really upset because she's like, "Oh, dude, this isn't my route. Feels bad, man." All right, so let's try and make this quick. So, having this nice little heart to heart when they're alone with each other, and then I really enjoyed spending time. You can tell where the scene's going to go. What exactly are we? Because they don't know, and people brought it up earlier, so it's a bit of a weird one. Okay, here comes your moment, Alex. Wait, have you seen that meme that Alex made about this scene, Brit?
No, I haven't.
It's it's really funny. I won't explain it. It's better if you just see it. It's like 5 seconds long.
Okay, just link me or something later.
Can someone tag Brit on the Discord with the meme, because it's actually really funny? No, she hasn't. So they're gonna kiss, and basically the rule of thumb in Blue Skies is if you're about to kiss, something's gonna cock block you at least twice.
Yep.
And then this time it's Sayori! Woo!
What's that noise? Irritation floods my body.
I know, it's like, fuck off, Sayori. She fucking cockblocks by saying, "You want to come out with me, Yuri?" Knowing. That's just so not cool.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if we have time to. Oh, wait. There's one line here. December December 31st, the last year of the day. I honestly, no one caught that in playtesting, and it just stuck. And it's fucking great because it's just so. Yeah. So what do I do with Yuri on this day? So he asks Monica for some hints, and she's like, "Just go watch fireworks, you fucking dweeb." And so she's like, okay, cool. And then he's like, "So, am I going to see you there with some tennis hot shot?" And she's like, "No, because I don't have time for that shit."
Yeah.
Feels bad, man.
Oh, wait, so actually, it's kind of a weird scene because like they have to specifically book the rooftop to see the fireworks.
Yeah,
right?
I think we did this just because we wanted another scene. Another choice. I think it's one of those weird. It's like there are certain things in this mod that are like it would only exist in a mod, and embroidering a fucking ribbon or like the lights in the bottle and booking to go to a rooftop where anyone can go. Like it's very mod convenient, you know.
Yeah.
And and MC kind of notices that she's really, stressed out. And he's like, "Oh, if only we had time in your route to go over that." And she's like, "Don't worry about it, fam. It's fine." Blah blah blah. Yuri.
Yeah, I do like how everyone like texts in a different way. Like Yuri does proper punctuation and whatever.
To start with, yes. Although by the end,
yeah.
I think she uses not emojis, but she uses like text speak, like rad in the good ending.
Yeah.
Which I think is really nice.
MC's like, "Oh my god."
I know. Yeah, Natsuki just like emojis everywhere. I can't remember what Sayori's.
I think she just texts like a normal person.
Or
something, or maybe like a little bit like cutesy, like she types like he or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, so they play a visual novel. Haha, it's so fucking meta. So that's cool.
Whoa, dude.
And they play Danganronpa because we weren't very subtle with references. I tried to like fluff it out there by saying like, "Oh, it's a different medium. Like it's a VN. It's kind of like a mixture of a novel and manga." I get. Well, kind of. It's visual, right? So I tried to make Yuri see it a bit differently, and it's one of those things that could have been expanded upon if they talked about it later on in the mod. But it's just they played Danganronpa on Christmas Day, and that's it. So that's cool. Murder mysteries, are there horror elements? Chapter 3 of V3 counts, I guess, but that's like
I guess.
120 hours in the future from when you first start playing the game. Yeah, so also 2 hours have passed and they're on the second trial. Like, no way.
I was about to say.
No way that they got to fucking Chihiro's murder. That quickly.
You just spoiled it. Oh my god.
Oh no, a game that came out fucking 12 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say, dude, they probably didn't even start the first trial yet.
No. I mean, if they were really quick, maybe, but I feel like Yuri would take her time.
Yeah.
So this is the choice about letting her do it or calling for her. Obviously, we're gonna call for her, which is wrong, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, what would you do in real life? Actually, I think in real life, I would just, like, make the call myself.
Yeah, I'd do it myself. We're not really sticking to our options, are we?
Okay. I don't really like phone calls myself. I don't know, it's weird. Like, I vastly prefer talking to real people.
Wow.
I don't like phone calls.
Are you gatekeeping humans?
Yeah.
You're not a real person, just taking place over the phone.
I don't know, it's like phone anxiety. So I don't like making phone calls, but I would just call if like my friend couldn't make a call.
Well, luckily in the real world, you wouldn't have to fucking call a public rooftop and be like, "Hey, can we come up and watch some fireworks?" I'm surprised that no one called that out. I mean, maybe they have. I don't know. I've not really watched the videos on it, but some people must have been like, "Huh."
Yeah.
Weird. This is just mushy shit with them, getting closer. And I probably could talk more about it, but it's just, blah blah blah. This is a nice background. I like this one. This was like a pack of free backgrounds that we got. I wanted to make the most of it.
No, wait, actually, wasn't this free? This is a free background.
Yeah. Also, this is not a tower. There is no way this is a tower. This is like a train. This is a train station.
It's a train.
This is you can literally see that the fucking like kiosk and the screen and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, Dios mío. But thankfully, Serki made this incredible background that kind of, let us bullshit our way through. I like this track. So, I think this is the first time we've actually spoken about Katawa Shoujo. So this track is Please Don't Give Me a Fucking Music Error. Sparks Ignite. This is inspired by the Katawa Shoujo track Letting My Heart Speak. I think it's inspired by Letting My Heart Speak. There's so many like piano tracks in Katawa Shoujo that I kind of forget. This is kind of like a really feelsy, intimate, romantic type scene music. And when I spoke to Nick about making this kind of track, I said, take this track, make it blue skies. And some people really like this. Like some people fucking love this track. Like I've seen people say it's like
really
some
good,
of the... No, it is amazing. But like some people have said, oh, it's the best music they've ever heard, and it's like, okay, don't overdo it. Like it is a wonderful track, and the fact that we only use it twice in the whole mod, no, 3 times in the whole mod, just goes so twice in Yuri's route, not once at all in Natsuki's, which I think is kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's one of those tracks that when you use it, you know that it's going to be like a big scene. It is a really nice scene. I started listening to the Katawa Shoujo soundtrack again recently, and oh my god, it's so good. So good. Sparks Ignite is wonderful, but honestly, if you guys like Sparks Ignite, listen to the inspiration for it. It's called Letting My Heart Speak and Katawa Shoujo. Such a good track. I love it to bits. This track is really, really good as well. And I remember we weren't sure what to name this track, and we put like a dev chat like ping asking all the developers to like put their thoughts in, and Blaze was saying like Starlight Solace, and it's like, what the fuck is that?
Wait, let me see if I can find like all the names. Who suggested Spark Ignite?
I think it was Blaze.
Oh, for real?
Or Nick. Blaze. It definitely wasn't Jay. Jay was saying like Starlight Solace, and it's just like, what?
Wait, hold on. Where's the? Okay, wait. What?
If you go to dev chat and just type in Sparks Ignite or Starlight Solace, that's probably the only time it's been mentioned, so you should find it quite quickly.
Yeah. Oh, there's just a bunch of people saying I like Sparks Ignite. Okay, wait.
Also, Starlight Solace doesn't work because. Oh wait, no, it does work.
Okay.
I was thinking of Sunlight Solace.
Okay, here's the list. Okay, so there was Starlight Solace, Starlight Serenade, Moonlit Melody, Will You Be Mine, Closing the Distance, One Day, Tomorrow Smile.
Closing the Distance. It sounds like you're playing Killer in Dead by Daylight.
Okay, there's When You Were Mine, Waltz of Our Love, Circadian Rhythm, Two Hearts, One Moment, Truth of Our Love, and then Sparks Ignite.
Wait, Circadian Rhythm?
Circadian Rhythm.
That's like a fucking sleep cycle. What does that have to do with anything? Yeah. That's some Freddy Krueger type shit.
Smart. It's like Yuri on a
Circadian Rhythm, like, bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think there actually are previous versions of this song. Like, this is like the final version, but there have been previous versions of this song. I will see if I can find it and post it in the behind the scenes channel. After a while, but yeah, no, Sparks Ignite is definitely some of the best. The sex music, True Love, that's a really bad name. It's so lazy, but we at that point we just couldn't be asked to name it. We were like, yeah, fuck it, that'll do. That was inspired by a Spirited Away song. I can't remember which track it. Huh?
Was it?
Yeah, I said to Nick, like, take Spirited Away. One of the tracks and use that as the inspiration. Yeah. So that's cool. Nice. But yeah, no, this is one of my favourite scenes from Yuri's Route, and it's not just because I wrote it. I like to... This scene, because of the background and how, like, Serki drew this, I just imagine, like, being there and just having this amazing view of the whole city. And that's basically what the dialogue says. You know, afforded a lovely view of the city, pinpricks of light, etc. I remember going to see a few of my friends in like different parts of the country, and there was one point where how like it was nighttime and there was this lovely view of the whole city, and it was just a lovely view, and that's why I thought I want to put that in here. I like the kind of nighttime views that you can get of cities, and I think Serki absolutely nailed it with the background. It kind of captures how far up you are, but it doesn't actually show the city, which I like because it lets you kind of do that yourself. I mean, it's imagination, you know. This was just a scene. Yeah, this was when I actually wrote a full day by myself, along with Christmas. Was Christmas by? I can't remember about Christmas. No, Christmas was not all me, because the cooking stuff was from Blazers. I might just fixed it. I think you did 95% of Act 2. I did Christmas and this day.
Yeah.
And then after that, we alternated Act 3, kind of day 2 and each day in Act 3. And at this point, it was nice to kind of have MC really go into Yuri mode, you know, where he's feeling really nostalgic, really reminiscent about all the memories. And I feel like if you were to look over a city at night and think about everything that's happened, it would make you feel quite reflective. At least that's what I do, and I thought, fuck it, let's put it in there. And I feel like with Yuri and the music, it works.
Yeah.
And I promise that I'm not sucking myself off or anything like that.
No, I think it works. Like, yeah, I've been like in that exact situation where I mean, like, just like with friends or whatever on like the rooftop looking over the city or whatever.
Yeah,
it's like very nice vibes.
And I'm glad that you let me write this scene because it was really, really fun to do. Yeah, talking about all the decisions that you made. This is something that I think about sometimes as well. Like, not a lot, because you can drive yourself crazy thinking about all the what ifs, but sometimes you just think about, you know, all the decisions that you've made that have made you who you are today, and how it's brought you here, and how that could have been so different if, you know, you did something else. It's very easy to kind of think about what could have been.
Yeah,
you know,
we could have not been doing the stream right now.
I know. We could have not included the Yuri route in the whole mod. We could have just made it an Natsuki and Sayori. So in 2018, the end of December, Cupcakes and our Monica Writer glyph pulled out, and we actually Thanos the mod and made it just a Natsuki and Sayori route. Imagine how different that would have been. It would have been a completely different route, and we managed to bring Yuri back at great cost.
Great cost to our sanity.
Dude, honestly, if you think about it, it's sad, but at least, you know, we made it.
Yeah.
Eventually.
And then we kept it a secret too, right?
Yeah, we did, until like April when we announced it was coming back. Well, then Blaze dipped by that point, so we're like, fuck, we have to do it now, because we can't be like, nope, no more Yuri again. So we were stuck. Oh, Blaze, if you're listening, you're a cunt, mate. Oh look, another cock block moment. I'm glad that you guys like it, Dominator. It was a very, very fun, touching scene to write. And as much as I'm memeing on this route so far, I think from now onwards, the commentary is going to be a bit more serious. It's going to be Act 3. Soon. So, Serki made this CG before we actually wrote it, I think. Yeah, she wrote this, like, it's one of the first things she did. For free, by the way. I don't know how we managed to persuade her to do all this stuff for free. It's fucking...
No idea.
It makes no sense. Like, yeah, she charged for the H scenes, fair enough. But this CG and the backgrounds for free, like, it's a wonderful CG. Although the main character does look like Chris from Deltarune. And I can't really unsee that. But, yeah, it's a great CG.
Oh, true.
And this was basically, yeah, writing about fireworks was just really fun. You could put a lot of metaphors there, the rainbow of colours dancing across the sky being a canvas. Using kind of visual language was really, really fun to do. And I wonder,
imagery, dude.
I wonder what my English teacher would say if he knew that I use my skills to write a fucking mod where you have sex with Yuri. And Yuri. Well, I didn't write that, see, you did. So your English teacher. So your English teacher that. So that's fun. Yuri being like really, really excited and almost like a childlike sense of excitement was quite sweet because it's kind of a change of pace for her. Normally she's very calm, very mature, but this time it's just pure, unadulterated, joy and excitement, and it was really, really sweet. How do we ruin? Wait, what? You just ruined the scene? How? I was explaining the thought process behind it. It might have been nice to put a CG here, because when we look back on Yuri's route, we were like, there's 3 CGs, 2 of them are sex, 1 of them's fireworks.
Yeah, dude, I complained to you about that, didn't I? I was like, yo, the CGs are so unbalanced.
Yeah, but I was like, I was horny on main, so I was like, fuck it. And also in the final patch, we were gonna add a CG of the good ending for Yuri, I think, at the Tanabata festival. But yeah, that patch kind of.
No, it's happening, dude.
It's happening. Yeah, yeah. It'll be released when Team Fortress 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 come out.
Okay, dude.
It'll come, maybe. Question mark. Yeah, and Yuri's saying that, it's a really intense moment. I guess you can kind of interpret that maybe she went home and cut herself after this, which is a bit of a sad thought. But in Act 3, you figure out that she cuts herself, which was really, really overwhelming and intense for her, and she says that it's really intense. So, nice way to kind of change your perspective on this scene. But yeah, it's nice that she kind of seeks that reassurance. It's pretty sweet. I'm curious, what did she mean about the parts of me that I'm ashamed of? Well, I'm glad you asked, MC, because you're about to find out. Alright, I'm just going to save before we get onto the Act 3 title card, because... So, you did this one, so I'll let you talk about it.
Did I?
So enthusiastic!
Actually, I don't remember what song that's from.
Oh
Wait,
my
hold
god,
on.
I'm so glad we got that on
Everything
stream.
Touches
Did I?
Wait, let me search that. Everything I touch crumbles, right?
Everything I touch
song is
crumbles
that
down in this
from?
imaginary world. How many times have I rebuilt it?
Oh, okay. Okay, I remember now. It's because so okay, so there's this musician called Adalco, and I used to listen to her a lot. But her music, it always seems to me like the type of thing that Yuri would listen to. It's kind of like I don't know how to describe it. Just listen to whoever wants to listen. I guess here's the thing. That's the musician. Oh, actually, here's the title of the song I got it from.
There better be loads of comments saying "Blue Skies, Yuri."
Anyway, yeah. So that's a. Wait, what is it from there? Actually, is that the wrong song?
Bruh.
Wait, what? Okay,
did you do that? I was starting to think maybe I did it in my sleep or something.
Oh, never mind. Never mind. That is the wrong song.
Oh my god. Bruh.
Okay. Maybe I am high. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Okay, no. It's from an Architect song.
Oh my god.
Okay. Yeah, it's from that, which is...
Oh my god, bruh.
It's a metal song. Okay, it's from Hereafter by Architect.
Oh my god.
Yeah. It should be. Okay. Yeah, okay, so everything inside trembles down in this imaginary world. How many times have I rebuilt it? That's the thing, right? So,
yes.
Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, that's just what Yuri thinks about herself, right? She ruins everything.
Can you save mid... Can you save? No, you can't save mid thingy. So there's a blood stain. In Act 2, it was a coffee stain. It was changed from, coffee to blood. And people noticed that, which is cool. Act 2... So with Yuri's title cards, we opted for lyrics because we feel like that fits. So each title card really reflects the Doki. With Sayori, it's doodles. With Natsuki, it's like a manga drawing. And with Yuri, it's lyrics. And I feel... So the lyric for Act 2 was an Owl City song, not Fireflies. It's called Bird with a Broken Wing, and the lyric was, "In this twisted plot I'm destined for, I'm an astronaut on the ocean floor." It's more the second line about being an astronaut on the ocean floor, being very out of place, that kind of relates to Yuri. I felt like that lyric worked really well for Act 2. And then with Act 3, we're kind of introducing the idea that everything is about to go to shit, as it will with Act 3. And a big part of Act 3 is Yuri talking about losing her parents, and then on the bad ending, she loses the MC as well.
Yep.
So a lot of fun foreshadowing and rebuilding things. So there's a lot of kind of building up trust in other people and all that fun stuff. Right. So it's been 2 hours we've streamed. So it's been a fun stream.
So I should probably get going.
How is your dad not murdered you at this point? Or was this when you to have left halfway through the fireworks day?
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, that's part 2. Don't know when part 3 will be. We probably won't be able to finish the mod in 3 parts. I'll probably 4 or maybe 5, depending on how much we talk shit about the mod rather than actually doing it.
Yep.
But we'll have to wait and see. Probably do the next part next weekend if you're around. If not, we can always kind of.
Yeah, I should be around next weekend.
Yeah, we can do next Saturday. We'll sort it out there then. Cool. So that's the stream. Thanks for popping by, guys. I'm really surprised at how many people stuck it out. Just me and Britt talking shit about everything for the past 2 hours. I'll be uploading the stream on YouTube, so you can watch it in your own free time afterwards.
Wow.
Thanks for watching, fellas. We will catch you next week. Goodbye.
Yep, thanks for everything, or thanks to everyone who popped by.
Yeah, woo.